Carbon credits are supposed to offset pollution by planting a few trees. It doesn't really matter where they're planted or if they actually survive, it's just for show. It's one of the many scams the Illuminati used to pay off their vast backlog of bad karma, which even if you don't believe in it, they do. Consider the Eye of Providence, the uncapped pyramid printed on every dollar bill. It's a good luck sign for the Illuminati, a sigil of protection for the bloodlines, but a curse for everyone else. As they say, money is the root of all evil. If the elites worship Lucifer, then there's no doubt they fear God, whomever or whatever that might be, perhaps a supreme being or a metaconscious authority, and presumably one that watches over their every move, waiting for them to break a single clause in their satanic contract. From the Great Fall, aka the Big Bang, emerged the first semblance of thought divided, deconstructed and reflected in opposition. Take the Taoist yin-yang symbol. It's a blueprint for an engine and one powered by the dynamic reaction between positive and negative energy. The wheel of time keeps turning, as do the cycles of nature, but without energetic polarity, nothing can be born or die. Mass perception and belief conceives matter under the law of observation and continues to draw on sensorial consensus in order to consolidate and bring substance to our collective dream of this material world. Some say the elites are the descendants of Cain. Others propose that they trace back to Babylon or the Sumerians. But like the land of the giants, the Tartarian Empire, very little evidence remains of the ruling bloodline's true origin story. Whilst at university, I lived with a girl who turned out to be a daughter of one of the 13 bloodlines. From time to time, she'd show me some of her jewellery and rare artefacts in her possession. Most looked like they belonged in a museum. On the rarest occasion, she might even speak about the ancient history of her family. From what I could gather, the Phoenicians are the most likely ancestral candidates for the Illuminati bloodlines. The Bible claims that the world began in 5000 BC, yet the Phoenicians declared that their civilization started in 30,000 BC. They were a powerful maritime race, highly advanced in trade and military conflict. They rose from the ashes of the dying Tartarian Empire and eventually settled in the Khyber mountain region of Afghanistan, the ancient land of the Ophiensis, or the Serpent tribe. Since then, throughout every successive empire, the snake has ruled over man. Its symbolic influence can be seen everywhere, in government, in history, in medicine, from the Garden of Eden to the reptilian cortex of the brain. The prime human race, the originals, died long ago, and despite academia's monopoly on the truth, human beings are not the creatures we've been led to believe. In fact, we are a biological chimera, pieced together like Frankenstein's monster. Anatomical anomalies, from the bovine appendix to the clumsy configuration of the spine, reveals a rush job. Design flaws that place physical limitations on our biology and create long-term problems of every kind. For those who doubt the evidence, consider the developmental stages of the human embryo. Initially, there's no difference between a human embryo and a fish, the holy sign of the Christians, and an ancient symbol of the Phoenicians. The phonies that we see all around us, the manipulators, the mass communicators, the rulers of our engineered society, have reigned over mankind since the fall of Tartaria. Humans cling to what they know and take comfort in the lies of the snake. Our history is a joke, democracy a sham, modernism, postmodernism, technocracy, transhumanism are merely new labels for the cult of the serpent. Yet despite their wealth and influence, the satanic elite are ultimately doomed. They've used the human race as a karmic firewall, adopting the guise of various religions to protect themselves from holy retribution. For there will come a time, perhaps at the darkest moment in all history, when those who have joined the transhuman collective can no longer be counted as individuals, let alone souls. Then, and only then, will karma force the Illuminati and their beloved Lucifer to settle up and pay the bill.